It's this time of the year, as we say, right? So, yeah, great to be here again for Commvault. Personally, this is my third GITEX with them. It's funny, when I joined 2 years ago, it was on the week of GITEX. So this is the third one. But I've done 33 GITEX in my life. So this is my 33 year in the UAE, and I've been seeing growing. This is one of the fantastic events for the region. So it's not just for the UAE, it's mainly more Middle East and big part of Africa. That's where everybody, all the vendors come to show their innovations and how they've been doing, and again, getting the opportunity to reach out to the customers and partners and do education and socializing, etc. So that's one of the best events. The Commvault, to be honest, this is one of the unique events for them. We don't do too many expos around the world, so this is probably kind of a unique platform for us. So we believe in it. We put all our investment in this platform, and we'll try our best to be close with our customers. So I lead the emerging markets, and the emerging markets for Commvault is the engine of growth, right? So we grow phenomenally. We've been growing for the last 2 years. I cannot share numbers in particular, but we will be growing very fast, and we've been doubling and tripling the investments. So, and this is not gonna stop, because we see the opportunity itself compared to more mature markets in Europe. Commvault do understand that this is the right platform to really invest. So we've been pretty aggressive. You know, Commvault been 27 years in the business, and we've been really the leader in that market, right? So from a technology of choice, I think a company coming from the enterprise, and then we're able to cover the entire pyramid with our SaaS offering. And now we're gravitating more and more towards cybersecurity and cyber resilience. So we've been modernizing data protection, right? And we're trying to give the customer this feeling that the Commvault data is protected, right? So how data is protected? Because data is defended, data is secured, and data is recovered, which is the most important element. We'll go to talk about it a little bit more, but just I want to give you an idea that for us, being in that market for a long time, 27 years, being recognized by most of the IT industry leaders, Gartner been recognizing us for 12 years in a row in the Magic Quadrant. And the most importantly, we are topping there's the critical capabilities within Gartner. Last year used to be 3 of them, and we did 3 by 3. We did 3 years in a row to be the #1 in data center, in the edge, and the cloud. This year they expanded the report to cover 7 critical capabilities, and we top 6 out of 7. So, which is quite important for the customer, because having a dot in the Magic Quadrant is not very meaningful between the vision and the ability to execute, but getting to the under the hood to understand how much we can do to help our customers stay in business, that I think goes a long way. Okay, let me set the baseline here. So the data is growing, right? Data is everywhere, and every day you have more applications, more clouds, more devices, and it's not gonna slow down. It's only accelerating, and it's getting harder and harder for customers to be able to protect it in this hybrid world, right? So complexity is increasing for sure, and we have to stop and look at it from a different angle, because if you go back 10 years, the biggest concern for any CIO for business continuity, right, is against natural disaster. If there was a flooding or earthquake or whatever, that was the thinking. So I built my production, my disaster recovery, and I leave the backup as a last recovery for operational aspect, right? With nowadays, the biggest concern for an CIO is cybercrime. So that's the biggest concern. And then the second one comes up is the complexity, how to manage efficiently my data, right? These are the 2 largest, and the natural disaster becomes the smallest, not even on his mind. So, and what really Commvault did in that space 2 years ago, we've been growing of course, our innovation, and we have also acquired a company called TrapX. We really took the lead around helping customers to detect early ransomware attacks, right? So with our advanced deception solution, and make no mistake, we're the only data protection company today that can give that capability to our customers. to help him detect an early attack. Now, why did we go into that route? Because security is becoming more integrated with data protection, right? At the end of the day, you build that secure castle around you, right? The perimeter security, the firewalls, the IDS preventions, the MDR, etc., only for one reason, is to protect your data. That's all what you do, right? So, and we're coming from the data protection world, right? So, and this is where helping customers to let them know that you are under attack, so we stop the data, so we quarantine, so we don't want to back up any bad data. That's the whole idea, right? So at least we have a golden copy where we can recover the business from, right? Because remember, when you are under a ransomware attack, when you do backup, you wouldn't know if your data is good, clean or no, right? So in July, we announced a big security offering around malware screening, our IQ dashboard, etc. And we also aligned with Microsoft and Palo Alto on the SIEMEA integration, when the SOAR, right? And it's coming also more vendors, I cannot announce it now, it's gonna come in November, around that security offering. So you see, we're gravitating towards more a cyber resilient platform. So when you ask me how we are modernizing data protection, how we're redefining data protection, is by integrating that security element to help customers recover their business when under attack. As simple as it sounds. So this is if you do protect your data and you cannot recover, then what's the point? You only want, and you build all the security around you, and your data is infected, then what's the point? So, and this is where we define data protection, modernizing data protection, trying to make it simpler to the customers to stay in business. Okay, yeah, I cannot probably not to mention what's happening around AI today, right? The whole explosion around AI, this Gen AI, and trying and make it system more smarter, right? So, and Commvault is building on that innovation as well to create better automation, better response, understanding anomalies in a better way, etc. So the trend today is really build a secure platform, a cyber resilient platform that can really help customers stay in business, right? And this is how we see with the trend. The trend is, as I said, every few seconds you have an attack happening around us, and large attacks. And then the statistics keep on changing. So 11 seconds every attack, maybe now is every 7 seconds. By the time we finish this the conversation, maybe every 5 seconds there is an attack. We know that every large customer is subject to an attack. We know that in the Middle East, UAE and Saudis are the largest primary targets. We know customers that need to be protected. We know that the data is the lifeblood of any organization. It's the crown jewels. You cannot survive, any business cannot survive in any industry without data. If you're a bank and you lost your data, you're done with your clients. If you're a telco, you cannot invoice anymore. If you are automotive, you cannot produce a car. If you are pharmaceutical, your innovation. So data is key today. And Commvault is in the heart of protecting data. So this is where we are.